Hello everybody, welcome to the town of Cobh, or Queenstown as it used to be called. And I'm here today to commemorate and to celebrate, I suppose, the launch of my book, The West's Awake, which is book 2 in the series, the Queenstown series. Queenstown, as you'll know from reading the books, was the name originally given to Cobh, and it was called that to honour Queen Victoria. Now Queen Victoria came to visit here during her reign. Can't remember exactly, the 1800s, and she arrived in on her royal yacht somewhere out there, and rather than come in to see the town, she sat out on her yacht painting, and had she come in, she would have seen, it was the height of the famine, so the 1840s, and she would have seen the people leaving Ireland in absolute misery, largely due to the policies of that very same queen. But nonetheless, they named the place after her and called it Queenstown. So when Ireland became independent then, the Easter Rising and the War of Independence and so on in the 1920s, when that happened, they changed the name back to Cobh. It was originally pronounced C-O-V-E, or spelled C-O-V-E and pronounced Cobh. So when they changed it back, they changed it to C-O-B-H. So it's spelled C-O-B-H but pronounced Cobh. So I'm going to take you now on just a little journey around to stand on the same quayside as your ancestors would have done had, if you've got Irish blood in you at all. So in the books I talk about several islands in Cork Harbour. So this one over here, the one on the left, is Spike Island, which was used as a prison and also an army base. And this other island here was Haulbowline Island, and this is where the British Navy were based. It's now where the Irish Navy are based. You can see there's an Irish naval ship there, and you can just see the naval base over there on the island. But up here, as we walk up, this is the Cobh Heritage Centre here, which was the old railway station. So when people came to there's a little dog helping me here. Sorry. When people came to emigrate, they would take the train down from Cork and they would come into this railway station here, and when they were here then they would come right through. There was a baggage handling and a customs area in the train station, and they would just board immediately onto the ship. So as you can see, it's open quayside here. There's a barrier now because of the health and safety, of course, but I'm not sure health and safety was anything but they were particularly bothered about back in the day. Just coming up here, so I'm going to go up just onto the quayside a little where there aren't any ships just right now. This is the George Bernard Shaw, which is one of our Irish naval ships, and this is the mouth of Cork Harbour here, which is the second largest natural harbour in the world, and was of particular strategic importance to the British military because there are two large headlands that come out at the edge of the harbour, and the harbour itself is naturally very deep, so it was a safe sort of a harbour for the naval ships. So here I am again in Cobh, and I just want to thank you all for the interest you've shown in this series. Sorry, I'm squinting. For the interest you've shown in the series. It's been absolutely phenomenal and so lovely for me to see. There's something about this place, standing here on this quayside. It holds a memory, I think. You know, I think there's an element of holding memory in places, and this is certainly one. And those people who left here when they were heading to America or Australia or Canada or even to England, they weren't the type of people we are now, used to international travel, educated. It wasn't the case. And they were leaving all they knew and all they loved for a very uncertain future. And yet they did it. So the bravery of those people is really something that never ceases to astound me. And many of them were so young, as you saw the Annie Moore statue up there. I think she was only 15, 16 maybe. Thanks so much for your interest in my books. I'm delighted that people seem to enjoy them so much. The third book in the series, called The Harp and the Rose, will be on pre-order. Actually, it is on pre-order already, I believe. It's already written, but it's good to be a bit polished up a little. And I'm really loving writing it. So thank you very much.